Hey girls, Maria Menounos here, author of the Every Girl's Guide to Life. Want to know my best tips and secrets for organization, travel, weight loss, beauty, fashion, and everything else in between? Go to bing.com/Maria and pick up my new book, The Every Girl's Guide to Life.
You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Dancing with the Stars. Tonight's host is Maria Kanellis. Joining Maria will be AfterBuzz co-hosts Courtney Stewart and Ed Bowling. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Dancing with the Stars news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, Maria Kanellis!
Hey Maria, so I was reading your book and like it's really cool and stuff and it talks about buying high and low and I just think that's such a cool concept. Did you come up with that by yourself? You did? Oh my gosh, you are the smartest woman ever. Okay, well, I'm gonna do Dancing with the Stars now, so I gotta let you go. And Ed's looking at me like I'm really weird.
Yeah,
and he
we're
forgot
doing
his notes.
the show.
He is totally a bad co-host because he completely forgot his notes. I don't think he took any, just so you know. Okay, thanks Maria. Bye, love you. So yeah, everybody pick up Maria's book. I was just reading some fun stuff in here, and she says size is just a number for all those people that might say something about Kirstie Alley, which her size is going down and down
Yes, it
and
is.
down. Do you need to go get your notes?
I'm not leaving because I'm not leaving. I can wing it. Troy is the one that needs.
I think that you should get them.
I'm not leaving. I'm gonna do the show based on memory.
Based on memory. All
Yes.
right. I don't know if that's such a good idea, but okay.
I'm gonna do it.
All right. You're gonna
And
do it.
I'm gonna bounce off of your note. Your notes are always very good. How's that?
Aw,
You make fun of
thanks.
me, I give you a compliment.
Thank you.
That's how I roll.
Appreciate it. I appreciate that so much. So, Dancing with the Stars, Season 12, Episode 8, Instant Dance.
Yes.
This was like instant scarred eyes, pink. That pink dress that Brooke was wearing. Holy cow.
Okay, so normally what I do is, I sit back and I just observe you and Courtney, critique
Yes.
Brooke's clothing. And this one, I have no problem participating because, first of all, she had 2 straps on one side and none on the other.
Yes.
And I just kept feeling like
There was a strap over there.
Yeah, but the dress was broken. And I wanted to fix it the whole time. I wanted to go up and fix it. It's bad. It was a bad prom dress with a train.
With a train. It was
was
Pink
bad.
Power Ranger goes to the prom. It's really bad.
It would have been better if she had just gone ahead with the Pink Power Ranger costume.
Pink Power Ranger costume. You know
That'd
what?
been better.
I would have been like, bravo. Good job thinking outside the box.
Yeah, at least we understand it then.
Yes. She wears all this fun, funky jewelry all combined in the absolute wrong way possible. It's almost like I really wish that she would choose one thing.
Okay, so wait a minute. So it's not that you guys hate the jewelry, it's just that it doesn't go.
Right.
Oh.
Like if I wore my
Don't
wonderful
point that at me. Don't
gun,
point that at me.
I'll shoot you later.
Yeah, you shot me
If I
before.
were to wear this and then like 15 more rings, that would be bad. But one ring, okay. One bracelet that says love, okay.
Okay.
But like 15,000 bracelets and 15,000 rings, not good.
Okay.
Last week on Dancing with the Star, it was the most watched show on television. 20 million people were watching it.
You know what?
Yes.
How do they even know that? That's crap. How did they know if I was watching it or not? I didn't sign anything.
Well, no, but don't they have like this thing that's called like the Nelson?
Yeah,
something?
the Nielsen stuff. That's a bunch of crap. I don't believe that exists.
Yeah.
That's like fake.
I think my dogs agree with me. No, they're sleeping.
Gemini's asleep.
Ruby is like...
Ruby doesn't sleep,
no.
obviously. She just watches mommy.
I have my 2 dogs with me this week, and they're very, very cute. But Ruby couldn't even watch the show. She was just so disappointed by Brooke Burke's dress. This week, so we got two dances from each couple. And I think it was an interesting week for relationships within the couples.
Yes.
It was like some people were getting really close, others were not. It was just, and you could feel the tension in some of them.
Very, very true. Very true. We had Mark and Chelsea with their heart-to-heart.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I don't know. To me, it was like she was complaining to him, confronting him about him being so upset last week.
Yeah,
and how that represents her, and that she doesn't want people to think that she's like that.
And the cursing, and how dare you, and I think everybody's frustrated. And I understand that her publicist was probably like, hey, you need to pull him aside. And then, of course, ABC is like... And like, oh, we'll protect you.
Yeah,
you're a Disney girl.
You're a Chelsea baby.
Chelsea baby, we want you to make it real far so you can talk about Disney all the time.
I do. I think that was probably sort of, intentionally enhanced because
it had to have been.
They made a big deal out of nothing to me.
You know what? They did make a bigger deal out of it. I do understand where she's coming from though, because when he was pitching a fit like it was, and like he was last week, he was cussing, he was mad, he was blah, blah, blah.
Okay, true.
Like, she didn't feel that way. So, and they didn't show that she didn't feel that way. She was just kind of there going, it's okay. It's gonna be, but like that didn't really, you didn't really see the fact that she's like, hey, I'm really trying to do this. And he's like, why aren't they thinking my choreography is awesome? So, I mean, I got that from them. Love the back of this dress, this blue dress. I don't like the front so much, but I love the back of it and the way that it flowed along the floor and everything. It was really cool. And the beginning of this dance was very cool with the ocean.
Yes.
At the very beginning.
That was a really cool effect. Yeah, we liked that.
It was a great effect. And it also showed off a lot of the waltz, I think. There was a lot of waltz in there. And you don't always get that from these guys.
Well, it was, I think Mark stayed true to himself, and what he normally does. But then, you know what? As he always does, Len just hated on his little story that he had to tell.
Yeah, too much story.
Yeah, and so... But I think Chelsea did so well in this one that she shined through, and the score showed that.
There was a couple positions, though, that she was making that her lines were a little weird.
Oh, that's what you
like
saw.
A little cheerleader-ish.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
And of course.
Yeah. They were a bit, cheerleaders-ish, but that was okay. At the end of the day, these guys haven't been doing it forever and a day, so of course some things are going to be a little funny. Bruno said, you finally found the perfect setting for Chelsea to shine.
Yes. And by the way, and I think I didn't even know that you were going to make that point, but I think if we follow it through the show here, it's going to be valuable. They were the ones that got closer in the package, the prepackage.
Yes.
Right? So I bet you if we compare, and they dance really well.
Right.
And then maybe we'll see a link between the ones that fought.
And I do see that happening. But we'll definitely get to that in just a second. But Carrie said it added so many dimensions to her. And, Len, of course, it was too much story, but very musical. They got a 29.
Okay.
And that's that's the highest score out of all of the first dances.
They opened up and they got 2 10s.
2 10s. 2 10s and a 9.
Yeah. I think it was deserved, actually, in this case. I think they deserved it. Yeah.
I do think it was deserved. And then just watching all the dances throughout the night, this was one of the best, if not the best, dance of the night.
It was good.
Yeah, it was a really good dance. So good on you guys.
Yay, ABC.
Yay, love. Love. Yay. Okay. Anyways, so the Foxtrot was next with Kim and Hines.
Oh. God. Why did you even have to say that?
You have turned to the dark side.
I have not turned to any. What are you talking about?
Dark side. At the beginning,
you're consistent.
You're like, what are you guys talking about? And now you're like,
no, wait a minute. I didn't appreciate the fact that you guys were like.
I didn't appreciate the fact that. What does Troy say?
You know what? Just turn my mic off, dude.
You even changed the lighting in the back.
She's gonna get my mic turned off. She's gonna get it turned off.
I'm not doing anything. It's Troy doing it.
Oh, that's right. I'm talking. You're making a skeleton talk over me.
No.
That's wonderful. I'm gonna wait until you're done playing.
I'm just awkward.
Wait. What did Troy used to say when he was just a paper? Nice one. That's good.
Wait, I just have to show you how Hines does it.
I could say.
He's like this. This is overbite right there. See? Underbite. Let me put my tongue out to you.
I have a. Oh. And the sign's gone. Now it's really a sign.
Oh, that's okay. He's all good. That was awkward dancing.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, Troy, who's now represented by a skull head, was a judge that was here like one night.
One night.
And then we have consistently gotten, instead of getting him back here, we've gotten really good excuses as to why he's not here.
Yes, we have. He has meetings at 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock in the morning meetings.
At an office.
At an office.
Not hey, I'm out with this chick until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no.
No, of course not.
He's working.
I'm working until 2 o'clock in the morning. Troy, your sign is gone. I'm sorry. Are you upset? No. All right, got it. Yeah, so he's just gone now. But he does have very good opinions about dancing, and I really wish that he would have came back because he does ballroom dancing.
Yeah.
And I would have liked to know his opinions on stuff. But my opinion in this
Maybe he'll
dance,
call in if he's watching at the same time he's meeting now.
Yes.
Troy.
Whoever you're meeting with.
Can we see what his Facebook status is, please? Thank you. We're going to get that.
Troy's Facebook
coming
status.
Right up. Because at one point when he was here as a paper doll, he was pretty consistently saying, I'm not here. That was his status. I'm not here.
I'm not here. Yeah. His status right now is I'm dead.
Yeah, he's dead. So now, what was it that I was talking about that Troy interrupted? Because Troy is so rude.
He's horrible. He's very rude.
I'm actually a little worried because Troy hasn't updated his Facebook since yesterday.
That's a long meeting.
This isn't the real Troy's head.
It's not?
No.
Oh, see, so it's like not genuine. You're being fake now.
Yeah, I'm a little fake. What in the world is with this man, and why does he get such high scores? Because I do not think that he should.
No, Maria, we agree every time we're watching this. And when we watch the show, ladies and gentlemen, we watch it, and then when Hines Ward is about to come on, we say, okay, we're gonna sit back, we're gonna watch.
Yes.
And then we watch it. And we sit there and we say, okay, this is horrible.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get high scores.
Yes.
And it proceeds to continue to be horrible, and they get high scores.
Do you think that maybe Jesse's going over there and changing it to the bad dance, and then they get high scores on the good dance that they're actually doing?
I don't know.
He's nodding. I think that's what happens.
All I know is that it was painful. We didn't enjoy it at all.
No.
The judges say it was smooth. It wasn't smooth.
No, it was not smooth. His feet are crazy. He has a triangle hand on his hip. He's got the crazy face.
Right.
And then he's like, and then she was not naked enough for you. And so, it was just a total wash.
Kim usually shows more skin, and we attribute high scores to Kim being revealing.
Yes.
She wasn't revealing. They still got the high scores on a horrible dance.
But she did have a big sweeping dress, which was covering him most of the time. So I have a feeling she wears like either nothing, so everybody just watches her, or she wears a really big dress so it covers him. They're like, don't look at him. Just don't do it. Bruno said it was blissful. He was like Fred Astaire. Have you ever seen Fred Astaire? He is light on his feet and wonderful. This was horrible and awkward. Fred Astaire was attractive.
I think Len said it was a joy to watch.
Yes.
And I'm like, no, it wasn't.
It was joyful.
It was not.
Joyful.
It's like everything they said is the opposite is true. No, I don't understand. It's just.
Is it opposite day? I think it's opposite day.
Every day that they're dancing is opposite day, except when we talk about the
later on. Yeah. They got a 28. They
I don't
were
want to talk
the
about it.
second highest scorer. Second highest scorer.
I don't want to talk about it. He's gonna win, and we're gonna be really mad.
No, he cannot win.
He's gonna win.
He cannot win.
You know what? Kendra's gonna come back and win. They're gonna be like, "Oops, we miscounted."
We miscounted. Kendra can come back because I really can't watch Heinz bottom teeth. I now know that he has 10. I know how many teeth he has.
You can see.
He has 10 teeth on the bottom. He's like, ah.
Okay, so speaking.
I know exactly what he ate that day because his tongue changes colors.
Wow.
This week he had a blue Jolly Rancher, and it made him jolly.
Yeah, he was jolly.
But not jolly for me.
It was not jolly for us.
No.
We were
you
not
could
jolly.
Take your 28 and...
But speaking of Kendra, that brings up a point. We skipped over the fact that
Kendra... Oh, yeah, sorry. I skipped that. Kendra's gone.
Next. Done? Is that it?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. I mean, she left. She seemed like she was happy
Now,
for
wait a
leaving
minute.
last
Let's
week.
be fair.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed watching Kendra dance every time, and we were sorry to see she was going from the show. Oh, wait. It's opposite day. I forgot.
It would have to be, because that, no. It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable.
Her head was like stuck. It was like stuck on her shoulder. It was like her head never, she's like a bobblehead or something. It's like, it wouldn't move.
Yeah, and that's about what her smile looked like, too, actually.
I'm very happy to be here. I like her. I think that she's
right. We wish her good things.
Good things,
yes.
You know. She's got a baby. She seems like she's really into her hubby, and
we just don't want to see you dance anymore.
Just no more dancing. Thank you. Watch your show all the time, but no dancing. Thanks. Goodbye. Tango's up next with Romeo and Chelsea.
All right.
Chelsea was stressed. Heinz and Kim seem very lovey and la la la.
Well, and remember they had that cheesy routine, and he was like,
cheesy.
If Cheesy's gonna get a high score, I'm gonna be cheesy.
And then he asked her to marry him, and of course they get high scores.
Yep. Now wait a minute. Now were they? Because they were the second ones. Were they? Did they get closer, or what? What was in the prepackaged?
Closer.
Yeah, we'll say they were closer.
By the end, they were getting married, so they've been closer.
So they had a good time. There was no arguments, no beef.
No arguments, no nothing.
And they got high scores.
Yes. So he was stressed, but she was helpful.
You think Heinz was stressed?
He kept saying that. He's like, I'm stressed out. I can't get this, blah, blah, blah. And then you'll see him later when he was kicking his leg back.
Yeah.
He was very stressed out about that. He's like, I can't do this. But, they got closer, I think. I really think they got closer. Chelsea and Romeo, Chelsea was stressing. And I haven't seen that yet. But you have a new love for her.
Well, yeah, you know what? I got to say that something about Chelsea was annoying to me in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is that she is a really consistently good dancer.
Yes.
And that's what's winning me over there, is that she is just, I'm watching her and I'm thinking she's just hitting everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then, when she does the instant dance, whoa, just completely takes over.
Don't you feel like we've watched her grow into her sexuality a little bit in this?
Well, and I agree with that. And then the question is why?
Well, she is dancing with a, seems like a lover.
Okay.
He seems,
if he
his
does
name's
say
Romeo.
so himself, right? His name is Romeo.
Romeo, where art thou, Romeo? I really think that might be helpful in it. But she was very, like, girly, and I think that she's always played very, like, girly kind of stuff. But she's going to do so much better once she goes sexy.
Well, and I think we saw that.
Yes, we saw it. We saw it tonight, but I don't think, like, she's completely embraced it yet. So when she completely embraces that, she's going to be one to, like, go against the Karinas and the Kims and, like, with that kind of, energy.
I mean, she was, pushing up on that direction tonight. Now, do we know how old she is?
No. Do we know how old Chelsea Kane is? Wait a minute. I might have it here on my sheet. But Carrie said the movements are sharp. And Len said, you upped your game. And Bruno said, you dance like a real man. So, I mean,
22.
22, thank you.
Wow.
So she is young.
She is so, dances so well and has so much, I guess, dance knowledge to be that young. That's awesome.
Well, I'm sure she started dancing when she was probably 5 or 3.
Yeah.
Because when I took classes, I was 3. And that was the youngest you could take, was after you were potty trained. So,
Wow.
yeah. 3 years old, I started.
Okay, so she could potentially have been dancing for like a decade.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She could almost be dancing for 2 decades.
Wow.
Yeah, dancing's crazy like that. But who knows? I don't know how ballroom works. Like, I don't know if you can start that young with
Yeah, I was
ballroom.
going to say, I would think that you're, depending
would
on
need
how
it.
much you do it, but your body would be like all beat up by that time, you know what I mean? Or
Well,
stunt
that's
your
why
growth like a
ballerina-
gymnastic
Oh, it does
person.
stunt your growth. It
Ugh.
does. And dancing definitely stunts your growth. And then your feet, they end up looking like this, kind of like Ralph's hands. But yeah, I mean, she's really starting to be like a woman, I feel like.
Well, yeah, we saw that. We saw that for sure.
We did. And so they got a 27. You know what I just noticed? They go...
That you stole my notes?
I totally stole your notes. No,
Okay.
I did not. They literally went from 29 to 28 to 27, and then the next one is even lower. So it was like they were... Was
Like
it?
getting tired?
Yeah,
Like, I don't
like-
want to see any dancing anymore.
Yeah, no more dancing. I'm going to give you lower scores. What is that?
Look at that. Look at that. It is so bad.
Look at him right there.
It is so. Look at him. He's just like flopping around. He's just doing whatever he
we're
wants to
watching
do.
Hines again. It's horrible. Why are you on the show?
Wait a minute. That's a perfect thing for a Maria voice. Flopping around, dude. Flopping around.
No.
Oh, come on. You can only do it when you do it.
Floppy, floppy, floppy,
Oh,
floppy.
whatever.
It was really bad. Bad.
It was bad. Bad Hines.
Bad Hines. You are not good ketchup. You're bad ketchup. I would not put you on my sandwich.
Look at him. He looks like I don't even want to say.
Hines is like Hines is okay when he's playing football, and Kim's okay when she's not talking.
Yes,
Great.
agreed.
So next
oh my
up,
God, that
Venetian.
accent. Okay, next
He
up.
goes crazy. Venetian Waltz, Ralph and Karina. Oh my gosh, did they have problems this week?
Yeah.
9 hours is all they got to rehearse. When they were saying that usually they have 40 hours.
Yes.
His injury was bad.
I felt like they did an amazingly good job.
I thought so too.
Given they had only that much time
and
to
I think they
practice.
did so much better than Heinz ketchup over here.
Oh man, did they ever? And then I mean,
spoil a sandwich.
Ralph nailing his spins, even on his hurt leg. Okay?
Yes, with that amazing makeup, you looked hot, dude. Oh,
Well, I'm
come
gonna
on.
leave that one
You
up to
thought
Maria.
so. You thought so.
I thought he looked hot.
You thought he looked
Is that what I
hot.
did?
Yes.
I thought he looked hot.
Yes. I thought he looked hot. I thought he looked hot. I thought he looked hot. Yes, you did.
I shot the clerk. I shot the clerk. I shot the clerk.
What does that mean?
That's Ralph Macchio's quote from my cousin Vinny.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I shot the clerk.
I shot the clerk.
Yeah.
I shot the clerk.
thought he was one of the best dancers of the night. And
Yeah, you know what? That's because you're in love with the Karate Kid, and
I
you
am.
want to marry him,
and
but
I
except that
want to
he's
wax on and wax off.
children.
What? Are there children watching the show right now?
They're not.
Really?
You can't hear them if they are. they're home
I
screaming.
can't.
Yes.
I can hear them.
Yeah. Well, how about your kids?
Oh, pink dress, man. Come on, woman.
What's the material again?
It's satin. It is satinly bad. And
More
it's
like
like
pink
weird
Satan.
on her boob. It's like this weird seam on her boob, and it makes her look like she has no boob and then waist and then
I'm telling you, I think her head's supposed to go here between those two. She's got it on wrong.
Do you want to put the skeleton there and see?
No, you too.
Is that what?
Yeah, see, that's better. The straps are on each side of the head, which is normal.
That's where I belong. Yeah, that was really just no. But anyways, so Ralph and Karina, I thought they looked great. I think even with the injury, they did great. I did not appreciate the judges' scores, which were 8, 9, and 8. And Len said, great job. Bruno said, creatures of the night. And Carrie said, inspirational. And you mentioned she was naked. Karina was naked.
Yeah, she was see-through, and you were seeing through. And, well, you know, but they didn't, like I said, Ralph did so well, injury and all, that she didn't need to be the Kim of the dance. You know, she didn't. It was good. So
I'm just disappointed because I didn't see anything in there that shouldn't have given them at least 2 9s.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see missteps. I didn't see like stumble.
Yeah, not like the judges said. They were looking at him like, you know, you really messed that up, right?
Yeah.
And he's all, yeah, I really messed it up. I'm like, you didn't.
Are they just? Do you think they just think that okay, well, they're gonna get through on this one simply because everybody's gonna give them sympathy votes?
I think,
Is that what the judges are thinking? Are they that manipulative?
Well,
really?
More than that, I think that what they are not willing to do is they're not willing to hear this whole big story about an injury and then just ignore it in the dance. They're not going to, you know, if you're injured and you're claiming you're injured and you get the whole thing prepackaged going, they're not going to give you 10s because you're injured, dude. So you must have done something wrong.
Must have done something wrong.
Even if we didn't see it.
Yeah, and I don't think they saw it. I don't think they saw it at all.
Yeah, don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. They got a 25 overall. I was disappointed. But these two are ones that are getting closer and closer.
You know what? Even though I don't have my notes,
What?
if I did, they pale in comparison to how many words you have in the paper. Were you a good student?
I am a horrible student with a horrible memory because I used to get dropped on my head all the time. So I have to write stuff down or else I will forget all of it.
You got dropped on your head before WWE?
I was a dancer.
You got dropped on your head as a dancer? What kind of dancing were you doing?
Pole dancing, baby.
You were not pole dancing at 3. When did the head drop start?
Couple times when I was like doing Nutcracker stuff and there'd be lifts. Oh. But I mean, you know, and then I played sports and stuff. But when I was in WWE is when I dropped on my head.
So at this point in your life, we consider you're not there. You're gone.
Yeah.
You're Dane Bramaged.
Yes.
Okay.
Dane Bramaged.
But good notes for a brain damaged person.
Thank you very much.
Yes, notes,
I have wrestler brain.
Like those.
Which I wonder how Tough Enough goes with their sparkly headphones because I'm sure they all have wrestling brain.
I personally think that was your invention and they usurped.
They stole it.
Yeah.
No, I personally think that you want those headphones.
Me?
You really want the TLC headphones.
Pink bling headphones.
You want them.
And what exactly do I want to do with them?
Wear them every day.
I see.
You want to wear them to work.
Now I'm a
want when you are on the computer and you're listening to something, you want those headphones on your head.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Thank you.
I know it's what you want. I don't know what the TLC means. Tender loving something care.
It's whatever the C is in ABC because apparently they protect you.
They do protect you.
Yeah, and Heinz Ward has got to be affiliated some kind of way.
I think he owns part of the company, or maybe like his great grandfather or something, like invented something that ended up being ABC.
The heck does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
What is ABC? Is it like
American?
After
AfterBuzz something?
No. What isn't it? ABC gum already been chewed?
Yeah, so
already been chewed. Maybe he invented that. Maybe his great grandfather invented the original ABC.
You know what? In previous shows, you accused me of being 4 and even 5 years old. I think you just beat me. Argentine
tango. Oh wait, Troy, do you have something for this?
Yes, I do.
Oh really? Can I see? Let's see what he's got.
What's he got in his?
Oh! Wait.
So, in Troy's head,
he has something to say about Kirsty and Max.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it's.
This is an AfterBuzz exclusive or something, or
AfterBuzz exclusive.
Do we need a soundbite here?
From Troy, actually. Is there a soundbite? No soundbite. Okay, great.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Oh Holy cow. AfterBuzz TV. We got like everything. And do we need like 6 more of those?
No, please.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
That's all. You may continue.
Thank you. Okay, so now in season 12, partner is Kirstie Alley talking about Max, who's putting her all into her dance practice and is making Max a happy camper, according to People. Making Max a happy camper, just so you know. Kirstie tweeted, "I'm ready to choke myself out. Everyone tells me I have more energy than they've ever seen. Dance with Max and I'm like a heroin addict." I was going to say a heroin addict. A heroin addict.
Children?
Where are the children watching this show? On their iPods?
The children are our future.
Children are the future. Okay. And then Max tweeted back that Kirstie is trying really hard to impress me. I must admit, I'm impressed. So Troy agrees with me. They totally were.
They are not.
Either banging when she was a little bit thicker because he was like this, wham, 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 right on her, or they're doing it now and they like the aggression before they go and get the lovin'.
Okay.
So thank you, Troy.
First of all, no.
Thank you. You are very smart in this cranium
He has
of yours.
no brain. He had a piece of paper in his head.
What do you think's in your head?
More than that.
I think they are begging.
And you don't know what you're talking about.
I do too. I just got this. See?
You don't even know.
Yes, I totally do.
No, with my head. Mine.
He totally said that. He's like, and she's like, I have more energy than ever. And dancing with Max is like dancing with a heroin addict. She's like all up in him. Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Yeah, and he says that he's impressed.
Okay, so, well, now let's move on to the reality of the situation, and that is that regardless of what you say in your little gossip, fake news there,
he was angry.
He is mean. He is a mean a-hole.
He is mean.
He's a mean a-hole. And, like...
He's so mean. I'm sorry, but
remember,
like...
he took his microphone off, and I'm not dancing.
You know what? This reminds me of a man that I used to know, and... It like gave me flashbacks and I was having like a heart attack inside myself because it's just it's not how you treat somebody.
Yes.
At all.
If you care about the person like he claims to care about, right? And to be impressed and blah, 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 you don't be mean.
Yeah, not like that.
I'm
not dancing with her. And then, what are you doing? Why don't you know what's going on?
Yeah. And he was like, he goes, are you serious?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
And how was she supposed to know? 1, she's like 60. 2, she's still got some weight on her.
You're just saying the same thing I said last week and trying to make it nice.
I'm not saying the same thing.
Old fat lady.
How is that the same thing? Weight on her.
You're like, oh, she's 60. She's got a little weight on her. Old fat lady. Same thing.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Your halo?
Did I not do a good halo?
He totally just put a halo on himself. Halo? Really?
The halo was on you when you're saying that. To 2 different ways that you say it.
This is like your demon head over here. You're the freaking demon. No, I don't know what was going on with them. Like, I think it was rude. Kirstie's feet were amazing, though, on this the whole time. Amazing feet. Who are you texting? I'm going to kill him. I have one person to talk to, and you're not talking to me. Did you just say, ow, when I hit you with a piece of paper?
You are trying to hit me with stuff. Look, you...
Wimpy man.
What happened to those veins?
Oh, God.
Can you fix your microphone again? Because maybe if you fix your microphone and show me your sexy muscles, then I won't care so much. You're texting someone else.
Now it's a sexy muscle.
Wait, but look, he's lifting the coffee mug up, and you can see that one vein
There's
underneath.
Like veins.
And before...
No, I see like 4 over here. I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm just going to look at your arms. Because at least then I can be like, oh, look at those nice arms.
He must be a nice guy.
I'm drinking my coffee all muscled out. Yes, I am. You.
I don't know what to say.
You what?
I don't know what to say. Before, I'm Veiny McVeiny.
Yes.
Now,
you are
now,
Veiny McVeiny.
Yeah, now they're muscles. That's
What's
great.
wrong?
I don't know.
Same
The
thing?
inconsistent. No, it's not the same.
You do not like the nickname of Veiny McVeiny?
I do not like the nickname Veiny McVeiny. That is correct.
I'm going to get you like a little thing to put in front of you that says your nickname on it. Yes. So, Kirsty and Max, you were angry with each other. I feel like every this week and last week. Wait, is someone yelling in my head?
No, yeah, I totally hear, like, the whole time I've been hearing, like, background noise.
Someone is yelling at me.
Is someone at the door?
No, I think it's Phil running around, our producer Phil running around and
Okay, well.
causing a
There are
riot.
voices in my head. I don't want my voices.
Yes, there are,
Do you
Maria.
hear them try? Okay, so last week and this week, they're not consistent. They're
Yeah,
not
we hear the people. Okay, but go ahead.
They're not consistently with each other. Like, they're dancing, and I thought they did a good job in this. I loved the red dress. I loved his velvet outfit. I thought her feet were perfect. But there are certain times where they are just fighting each other.
Yes.
And I don't understand that. And I don't know if it's because there's tension on the home front or what it is. I mean, Troy thinks it's tension on the home front. But, like, I don't know. Something is going
here's what
a
I
little
think.
awry.
Here's
And I
what I-
hated this music.
Here's what I think. We hated the music. Here's what I think. By the way, to answer your question,
Thank you.
it is a very pretty 22-year-old girl
Uh-huh.
who has some feedback,
Oh, tell
right?
me.
So this is
What-
like, instead of a call-in, this is a text-in. She said she appreciated the aggressiveness of Romeo and his partner in their dance, and that was good, but even though we passed over that already, right?
Yeah, no, we did, but that's okay because I still wanted to talk about them a little bit because
Okay.
I did love the aggression and I loved her dress, the red, like pleather bow in the back, and she looked sexy. Really liked it.
Here's what I think is going on. I think that maybe Max, in the beginning, he looked at his partner. They came out, as we know on the first show, with a really great dance.
Yes.
Okay. Then I think they had a little bit of inconsistent performance.
Did you look in my window when I was getting dressed today
Excuse me?
with your skull on your shirt?
No.
And I brought a
Do
skull.
you have a skull?
I have a skull on my shirt.
We did not do that on purpose.
Look at us. It's so fun.
This is like skull opposite day.
It is. Skull. I'm
Anyway.
sorry. Continue.
Okay, so their performances were sort of inconsistent, but I think Max was probably surprised that there was such positive feedback for Kirsty, and he's starting to realize, you know what, she is good enough that maybe we could make it all the way. So now what's happening is Kirsty's not a competitive person at all. Max is, and she's like still willing to like last week, she's like, oh, I got lost in the moment. I was happy acting instead of dancing. And he's like, what are you talking about? We got to win, you know? So that's what I've been seeing in the past couple weeks is he's now getting a taste of the possible, chance of victory. And she still is that non-competitive. I just want to have fun and lose weight,
Yeah.
you know?
I don't know. I'm hoping that they get it together because every week she looks like she's losing weight. So I just want to
She
see what
is-
she looks like in 5
yes.
weeks from now.
Yeah.
Whenever the thing is, the finale or whatever. Is it 5 weeks or 4 weeks from now? 4
God,
weeks?
I don't
4
know
weeks,
that.
I think.
Yeah.
They got a 28. So they actually, they were up there. They were in number 2 spot. So they did pretty dang good. And Bruno gave them a 10. And Carrie said it was like real life. The tension and aggression between them was like real life.
Now, I have seen Argentine
I've
tango.
seen the light. I'm sorry.
I have seen people from Argentina do.
Look at your
Oh,
veiny.
God. What veins now?
He's gonna come with long sleeves next week.
I got long sleeves in the car right now. I could go out, get my notes and long sleeves and come right back.
That's okay. I have someone better to talk to.
Oh,
No.
Troy's better than me with paper in his head. That's nice. I'm going to continue
Yes.
the productive conversation. Yeah. Now, what is there something funny about my words now? That's great. Great. You got skull bling with heart eyes. Okay. Where were we?
Kirsty and Max.
Okay. So he's competitive. She's not.
And that's it.
I think their dance sucked, by the way. Yeah. I
What
think
a jerk. Oh, and the whole
now
time,
I'm a jerk.
the whole time he was like, look at how my leg stays intact and look at how strong I am. I put her over my shoulder and she's so light and fluffy.
Right. Picked her up, carried
Like
her
6
down the
times.
stairs. Right.
Oh my, would that not, I'm sorry. Wouldn't it have been funny if they fell? That's so mean. I didn't say that.
What were you gonna
'cause
do,
someday, if I'm going to be on the show, like, I'll probably fall.
Oh,
So then we got to the on-the-spot dances, like instant dance. It was crazy watching these guys because, yes, they kind of had a dance planned in mind.
Yes.
But to put it to music, sometimes that changes everything.
I mean, it could, but I mean, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm not impressed with the challenge of the instant dance.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not impressed because they get to know what the dance style is, and then they have time to prepare a routine. And the only thing they don't know is the music. I mean, come on, that's easy. Like salsa is salsa. Period. I mean, it's it's.
So you think they basically just learn the dance and then just
no big
kinda
deal. You go out and
incorporate
you do the dance to the whatever music they play. It's not like they're playing waltz music and you have to salsa to it. That would be a challenge, But no, they're saying, okay, you're gonna salsa. Well, it doesn't matter what song it is. Anyway, that's my take on it. I'm not impressed with the instant dance thing.
The only ones that I was impressed with on this whole thing was Ralph, just because he didn't have any time to even do anything with the dance.
Oh, because they did. Him and Katrina did the cha cha.
Yeah, and they just didn't have any time whatsoever because they got the other dance and then this dance they just kind of had to throw it together.
Well,
so that was the only one that I was.
But that's not really true. You were also, even though we don't want to say it, we were also impressed, particularly with one of the instant dances.
That was just me throwing up a little bit in my mouth. Chelsea and Mark were up first, and this man, how can he move like that?
It is so fast. He is so fun to watch. I didn't see her at all in this thing.
No.
And
her outfit was horrible. That green and the fringe and the
what
more
was on her
green,
head?
Something on her head.
I think she was like Jamaican.
Jamaican me crazy.
I can't believe you said that.
So bad. I don't know what she was doing, and then she didn't shake her hips.
That was such a look at Jesse looks bored. He's sitting there going, "What was that? Was that a joke?"
It's okay. He's not paying any attention. He's watching some show. He's like,
He's keeping an eye on Troy's Facebook.
Are we doing Gigolo? Do you know if we're doing Gigolo? We really should do Gigolo.
We really cannot have kids watching. What are you talking about?
We can do Gigolo.
Can we do Gigolo? It's on Thursday nights. It's about these male prostitutes.
Oh, it's a show.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know what you'd be talking
Like,
about.
how about bring some gigolos in? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm single and I'm just so desperate that I'm going to bring some gigolos in. What? What in the world?
Apparently you're sitting over
Chelsea
there.
and Mark and their dance.
Okay, way too much shaking going on, by the way, in this dance.
Oh, the whole time
It was
shaking.
shake,
but
shake,
she
shake,
wasn't
shake,
shaking.
Then change. Yeah, well, she can't shake.
She's
What does she do?
like her head shakes.
She wiggles or vibrates, but yeah, there's not shaking going
Vibrates.
on. Relax, single girl. Jesus.
Bzzz.
Alrighty. But anyway, that was shaking, and then they would change position and shake some more instead of doing salsa. There was a little bit of salsa.
There was no salsa. There was no salsa. There was no movement in this dance whatsoever. They didn't use the floor at all. It was like they stayed in one spot the entire time. Len said the salsa was hot. Bruno said it set the bar very high for everybody. And Carrie said there was no connection to the music, which I completely agree.
Yeah.
They got 998, which I think was one of the highest, 26.
Of the instant dances.
Of the instant dances,
Okay.
yes. Next up, We have the Jive and Heinz and Kim, which I thought was the best dance.
Yeah.
But
We
I
like
don't
that
want
one
to
the
say
best.
it. I just don't want to say it. He's so floppy though, and his feet still just floppy.
Well, wait a minute. Even in this dance, you think so?
Yes.
See, I saw a completely different Heinz in this dance. I actually liked it. I enjoyed this one. And even though I did see maybe a few things that I didn't, was uncomfortable, but for the most part, I thought, okay, now this deserves a good score.
Yes.
Even though I hate it. I hate it that it does.
Right, because it's Heinz.
Yeah.
What was the grabbing my foot thing? Like every dance, grab my foot. It's an instant dance.
Here, grab my foot.
Grab my foot. Please grab my foot. Grab my foot. Please get it. Grab my foot.
And it was the guys like doing like a kick.
Right. It wasn't the girl grab my leg.
Yeah.
It was guy grab my disgusting, gross, stinky, I've been dancing on it all day foot. And then let it kick you in the butt sometimes because that's cool. Like it did with Kirsty and Max. What? Weird. Bruno said, Mr. Happy Feet, but you look like a penguin.
Can we put the dogs on the table? I want them to run around up here.
You want them to run around up there.
And you can't just do one.
No, of course.
No, you have to, because the other one will get mad.
Do both, yeah. I think Ruby might have to go to the bathroom.
Well, this is you can clean this easy. On a commercial break, we'll consider it.
Then we might consider it. Yes, behave yourself. Lay down. Mr. Happy Feet, Carrie said, amazing job on the beat. And then Len said, all work and no play makes a good dancer. Fantastic job.
I gotta say, they did good. As much as we hate to say it.
Yes, 26 overall. Yeah, it was good. And yeah. So maybe there is a dancer in him. Romeo and Chelsea. Sexy.
Yeah.
Sexy time.
Yeah.
And the whole time you were watching this, you were just mesmerized.
I was really impressed with Chelsea. I really was.
Mm-hmm. There was that move that she did, and she was like all up on him.
Yep, there was that one super sexy move.
Mm-hmm. Not that face though.
Yeah. It was not that anything. but you know what? For all intents and purposes, that's what it was. Mm-hmm. So, but she had a very sexy
and
move.
His tongue came out right after that. It was like,
oh yeah. No, that grossed you out. You didn't like that.
I didn't like that.
But I wasn't here. Let me say this about Chelsea because you're right. I was impressed.
Yeah.
This time more than any other time, as you look at me very intensely, like you're interested in. Who are you texting?
I'm just looking.
That's okay. You can look.
My mom is on there.
Oh, happy Mother's Day.
Oh. Happy Mother's Day. I wished everybody happy Mother's Day last night, but happy Mother's Day again today.
Yeah, happy belated Mother's Day. But in this particular, especially in the instant dance, I noticed that Chelsea really stepped up and as she needed to, outshined Romeo. She needed to pull a magic Kim on this dance, and she did. So anyway, I was really impressed with her.
Yes. And I feel like these two just kind of get each other really well. And so when they need each other, they use each other.
They do. They're doing well together right now.
Use me, baby. Except last week. I didn't like last week.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, Carrie said, what in the heck is she? And I have no idea what I wrote. Len said, I loved it. And Bruno said it's not fluid enough. Carrie said it's off the beat. That's what that meant. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So, I mean, she was sexy. He was kind of sexy.
He was just there.
Yeah. Her outfit was great. Loved her outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all good. It was all good.
Loved Kim's dress in the dance before. Oh, my gosh, the green thing. So nice. And then they got, Romeo and Chelsea got a 25. So, they were, they weren't the top, but second to the top. Still voices in my head, driving me crazy. Ralph and Karina, cha-cha.
Yeah.
Guys. I just think that they didn't have enough time.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, we liked it. We liked it, because he did good even with his injury.
Yep. I think this was better than Chelsea and Romeo. And I think it was better than Kirsty and Max's.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that says so much. I mean, that really is a big deal because he's injured and because,
Yeah, and he just...
And they low scored him.
Uh-huh. Well, he really looks like Jack Skeleton in this getup. Look at the shoulder pads on this outfit that Ralph is wearing. Oh my gosh, he looks like Jack Skeleton.
Yeah, he does. But in my opinion, he looks like Jack Skeleton all the time.
All the time.
Like in even his black T-shirt in the prepackaged Jack Skeleton.
How cute was Karina at the beginning with the Mr. Miyagi?
Oh yeah.
I will fix your leg. I will fix it. I will fix it. I will fix it.
I was pleasantly surprised by that. I was glad they didn't spoil it for us and show it in the prepackage because it was awesome that they did that. I thought it was great.
Yes, and I think that Ralph is going to have many movie offers after this.
Oh, guess what?
What?
I'm not going to be texting anymore.
Did your phone die?
Battery's gone.
Yay! He's all mine. Yay.
Troy's still here, by the way.
We only have one more, so we're good. They got a 21, and I think they deserved higher.
Yes, we do.
777. Really? No. You deserved higher. You guys did awesome.
I'm not even so sure I understand what's going on with the whole Ralph Macchio thing because he started out so high, so strong.
Yeah.
And he pretty much, I disagreed with you guys on a couple of the shows where I felt like he didn't do that good, but you guys were like, oh, woo, Ralph, Karate Kid. And I'm like...
Is that what we were like?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Woo, yeah, Karate Kid.
Exactly.
Woo, awesome.
See?
Like, hi-ya, man. Like, totally hi-ya.
You do
I'm gonna Karate Kid you.
Listen, you do a better you than I do.
I would hope so.
Anyway, my point is that I don't know. I'm getting really different looks from her like the whole time. I feel like I need like security or something because I'm anger and chopping and I mean there's like she has a gun. Okay.
Pow pow.
Yeah.
Pow pow.
Don't
pow,
bling me to death, please.
Pow pow.
Okay.
Pow.
This is a wonderful reminder.
Oh my God! Kirsty fell down 3 times.
Going back to the bad prepackage of Max and Kirsty.
Yes.
He is so not caring right now that he broke one of the major rules of any guy dancing with a girl when she was right there and he had his hands on her. He
dropped
just
her.
Let her go.
Just dropped her.
He was so disgusted halfway through his crossbody lead that he just let go and she kept on going thinking, he's got me. And she went all the way to the ground.
All the way. And then he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Not really. Oh my God.
And she's like, it didn't hurt. Yeah, not really. But anyway.
Aww.
I forgot where we were now.
Kirsty and Max are up next.
Okay.
Yeah, her feet were slow during this dance.
Yeah.
They were not like, pick them up, pick them up, pick them up, pick up. I don't know if it was that they weren't getting there soon enough, but you need to pick up her feet after. Ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. And all I have here again is he's so mean.
Yeah, but he's nice in front of the judges and all that.
In front of the judges, he is. But the thing is this man has been doing this like 15 times now.
Yeah.
He should know there are cameras on you at all times. So even though you are nice and going, I'm so nice and I spanked the host's butt and I'm awesome.
And he did.
When you're back there going, I'm not dancing with her. I'm going to rip off my mic and I'm going to drop her on the floor. Like when you do that, we're getting mixed signals, dude. Are you?
I don't get it. Why does he think that it's okay to do that? I mean,
I don't
yeah,
know.
he's on camera.
Yeah.
And, dude,
And-
if you rip off the microphone and say, turn the camera off, guess what?
And-
Until they actually turn it off, that's going on TV.
I think, too, that Kirsty's not eating because of how hard he is working. Shush. Be quiet.
They hear the voices in your head.
They hear the voices in my head and the dog that's outside, I think.
Oh, my God, there's a dog outside?
Yeah. Buzz is here.
Buzz is going to...
Eat them.
Yes.
Buzz won't eat them. I think Buzz is more afraid of my doggies than my doggies are afraid. No. Stop barking. Thank you.
You know what? Ruby was like, Mommy, no, he's going to eat us.
Kirsty Max got a 25, which was one of the higher scores of the, there was a 28, no, there was a 26, a 25, a 21, and a 25. Really? They scored Ralph that low?
I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, I'm not as big of a proponent as the Karate Kid as you guys are anymore. Okay, but yeah, it's just all crap now. The scoring is so disgusting.
Yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. I do not agree with any of the scores. Do you agree? No, I do not agree.
I used to be a professional dancer.
I was a professional dancer. I think women should be this skinny.
I am not here right now.
I do not exist.
That was it. I do not exist. That was it. I knew it was something like that.
I do not exist. I have all my teeth, just like Heinz. Oh, man. So, I mean, all in all, it was a good show. I really just hope that Ralph doesn't get eliminated, but we will talk about all of our predictions later.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
All in all, it was a good show. Last week, we didn't like it. Remember we had Mari here.
Yes.
As a sort of a guest host.
Uh-huh.
And
we had 4 people last week. It varies a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have 5, including Troy.
right. Well, Troy's always here some form or another. But point is that last week Mari kind of liked the show, but then it was really one of the most like dull, uneventful shows.
Yeah, it
right?
was really not a good show last week.
Yeah. So you classified this one as a good one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
All in all,
Overall?
a good show.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All in all, a good show. I mean, and I liked some of the outfits, which is, great.
I'm a little annoyed by the whole instant dance challenge. That wasn't really a challenge in my opinion. I mean, that kind of killed it for me.
I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
I would rather see 2 done dances than the instant dance, because really, if they've already practiced it, all it is off with the music, which I cannot stand when people are off with music.
Right.
So just watching it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard, and then that dress right there is like nails on a chalkboard times 2. You know what? I'll take
I
the
can't believe
nail.
it has a train.
It has a train. Is she going to the prom? No. Like, why doesn't she call up Alexander McQueen and is like, hello, I know that you're not here anymore, but your company still is. Can you please send me some great dresses? Thank you.
Dude, she could do anything except the stuff she's doing.
I know.
I don't understand.
Like, BCBG has beautiful dresses, and if maybe they have a cheap budget, I'm telling you right now they could afford better dresses. Just go to BCBG. They're like between $200 and $600 a week, and you would be doing yourself such a favor.
I think we agreed that there's a possibility that Brooke made the dress herself
I think
today
with one piece of fabric and some safety pins. One piece of fabric, some safety pins, and then her dog chewed it on the shoulder, which made it fall down like that.
Yes.
Ruby, did you go chew it on the shoulder? I think Ruby did, my dog. Was that you barking?
No, it was Ruby. No.
And now he is barking at me. Veiny McVaney over there is barking at me.
That's great.
Oh!
I am out of coffee because
The coffee's delicious.
Yeah, it was good.
It was delicious coffee. Thank you. I just rubbed on my mic like this. Oh, yeah, it was delicious coffee. All right. Well, let's go to a commercial.
We're going to commercial.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Yay! I could take this off and put this over here and still be able to hear what's going on. I'll be deaf driving home tonight. This week's special segment, I want to talk about what makes a great pro.
Okay.
The teacher, the dancer that goes with them. What makes them great? Because some of them they keep and are on like episode after episode. I mean, there's some that aren't on here that aren't with us anymore that were on a ton of episodes. But people like Maxim and Tony and Anna and Kim and Karina, Derek. I mean, those guys have been on at least 8. and Derek and Mark Ballas. Like, they have been on just episode after episode. And then some, like Charlotte, has been on one. And, like, if you look at the scores to some of these people, and Maxim actually has the highest overall average of scores for all the dances that he's ever done.
Really?
Yeah. I thought it was a really...
Talking about this Max.
Yeah, this
Okay.
Max. This Max. His overall is 23.33.
Wow.
And, like... you know, it's just, and oh wait, Derek got a 26.16, but he was only on, no, he was on 4 or 5 seasons as well. But like with these guys, I just think it's interesting how some get to stay for so many different seasons and some do not.
Well, what do we know of that is that are differences between these pros? I mean, because you're...
I mean, the way that they approach it, like we see how Max approaches things, and he's very harsh. And then we see other ones like Anna, who wasn't as harsh. Or you see people like Chelsea, who she gets more nervous sometimes than, you know, her actual partner. So I don't know, you know, if it's her style, or what do you think?
Well, I mean, I feel like Max wasn't the mean, you know, hard ass that he was today and in this episode, and you know, the whole time he wasn't. He didn't start out that way, did he?
He was very loving.
Yeah, wasn't he?
He was very like sensual at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, even in the pre-packages, he was like really encouraging.
Yeah.
He was like, "Come on, you can do it. I need you to, you know." He would say something. I need you to move across really fast. And now he's like, just
move your ass.
Yes.
I mean, butt. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's what. Yeah, he said that.
Yeah.
So, if he's the best,
yeah,
I guess we'd have to really look at if he's had this sort of style the whole time. Like where he starts out nice, but then in the end, he cracks down and he's like more mean, and then he gets the results that he's trying to get just by changing and being mean. I don't know.
I mean, you know, there's other people. Corky Ballas, is that related to...
Is it Ballas?
Yeah. I wonder if it's related.
Corky. I bet you that's a girl.
Yeah, I wonder if it's if she's related.
Sister?
And then Cheryl Burke has been on almost every single season.
As the poorly dressed host?
No, not Brooke Burke. Cheryl Burke.
Sorry.
And she's been on like almost every single one as well. And she's got
oh, Cheryl Burke, that was with your friend.
Chris Jericho. Yeah.
Yes.
She's been on a ton of seasons.
Yeah.
And like I think that it depends on the style, and it also depends on like how well they do with choreography for these particular people as they're coming in.
Yeah, because you know we love Mark Ballas, but he keeps getting nailed by the judges for adding all this extra non-dance sort of stuff. And you know, so God, which one? Oh, there he is slapping the host again.
Yeah, every time. Max likes to slap the behind. Yeah, it's nice.
No, that's not nice.
Well, yeah, all right. Well, I just think that I don't really like Max's style right now. I think I like Mark's style because he does show that intention of like really wanting to do well.
Yeah.
And caring about the dance itself. Maybe he shouldn't get mad at the judges, but I do like that he's so just, hey, we got to do this. But then he also has a softer side and a funny side, which I like as well. So it'll be interesting to see who wins. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit.
I think it will be, who's with Romeo? What's her name again?
No, not yet. Chelsea.
Yeah. What do you mean?
No predictions yet.
Oh, so sorry.
It's okay. We'll do predictions after we do news and gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Blew your ears off over there, huh? So just like his character Daniel LaRusso did in the martial art competition in the film Karate Kid, actor Ralph Macchio is hoping to push through the pain and perform on tonight's Dancing with the Stars. As for his injury, the actor revealed via Twitter that he has a ruptured cyst on the back of his knee, causing acute pain. His professional dancing partner, Karina Smirnoff, added that there are several other conditions affecting the actor's body. at Ralph Macchiato had Baker's cyst rupture behind his knee with severe inflammation and tendonitis. The blonde beauty tweeted, "We are doing everything we can to be okay for tonight."
Aw, poor Ralph.
I'm telling Troy that you were trying to make out with him.
Sorry. I'm hoping Ralph comes back next week because I really want to see him push through this injury.
Well, yeah, okay.
He was worried about it.
He said he only needs a couple days to get better. I feel like it would take longer than that. There's the Jamaican girl.
Jamaican.
Me crazy.
Speaking about crazy, what's a new TV season without a Palin-centric reality show?
Nice
Bio
segue.
Channel's A&E sister network, formerly the Biography Channel, has announced that they're producing a new reality series starring Bristol Palin. The premise of the show is that single mom Palin, 20, and her 2-year-old son Trip moved to LA to go into show business. Perhaps? Nope, to work at a small charity. Because they don't have those in Arizona? It gets more random from there. Bristol, who may or may not have had some recent plastic surgery, and Trip move in with 2 Disney Channel stars, Kyle Macy from Not So Raven and Chris Macy, Zoe 101. Never mind that, Bristol can definitely afford her own place, or that the Macy brothers, who are 19 and 21 respectively, seem like unlikely candidates to take in a toddler. The network claims that Bristol and Kyle became best friends when they were working together on season 11 of Dancing with the Stars, which is, we suppose, reason enough to live together?
No.
Hold on. Her son's name is Trip?
That's a trip.
Yes. Her son's name's Trip.
T-R-I-P?
Yes.
T-R-I-P-P.
P-P.
Hey.
Lord have mercy.
Uh-huh.
Trip.
Yeah. Isn't that a trip? I think this is ridiculous. Like, oh, we're just going to have a random reality show about another person. It's just ridiculous. And they became so close on season 10 that they were like, oh my God, I love you. And did you notice how many times they talked about, what's that guy's name? Kyle, that was on Dancing with the Stars. All night long, they were talking about that guy tonight. Did you see that? Like, they had the package of the guy that did so good on Instant Dance. He came in for a
Kyle, yes.
So they're just promoting his next show coming. So they're putting him back on television so they can promote his show. So he probably didn't.
Well, that's ABC Disney.
Exactly. Yeah. So now she's got some random show because she was on Dancing with. I think it's retarded. Just saying. Ridiculous.
What network is the random show on?
It's A&E.
A&E. The biography channel.
That A&E/Disney/ABC?
I don't know. Probably.
Maybe.
One of those alphabet channels.
Okay, so that was obviously the end of news and gossip. And now we're
so
into
what's your prediction?
predictions.
What is your prediction? Oh my goodness. Is this like extra scary this time?
I think.
You just reminded me of the wizard from
I think that on the chopping
Wizard
block.
Ed.
I think on the chopping block, and God, how many names do I have?
Wizard Ed McVaney.
That's wonderful. Okay, Ralph is gone.
No.
Well, not going to get rid of your precious Hines.
Why not? I don't like him.
Listen, we get one wish per season.
Hang on.
Kendra's gone.
So why is Romeo promoting his dang film? The charity that he has, the bunion on his foot, his cousin brother Pookie,
who's taking care of his sick grandma.
Stop promoting yourself so much. That is what going and doing the morning shows are for.
Okay, here's what happened. Romeo, how do you feel about the scores you got? Well, I was talking about that last night when I was finishing my movie that I was making that's coming out next week.
Yeah, and we're having a party for my movie. That's what we were doing out there on the floor.
Yeah, I was talking about the scores.
Well, I see from South. I don't know.
Yeah, and I basicly say it just like I tell all the kids in my organization that
my organization that I have.
Helpakid.org.
Helpakid.org. Helpakidalot.org.
You got to think positive. So the scores are great.
Yeah,
Thanks for asking.
Yes, the scores are just amazing. Well, you only got a 5. That's amazing. Because I just like to be positive. I like to think positive, do positive things for my charity. Yeah. For all those little people out there, Pookie, I love you. And let's thank God. Thanking God for everything. Oh,
that sounds about right. Yeah.
Goodness.
He is a plugging
Stop
fool.
Promoting. And if you're going to promote something, please promote a dress company to make Brooke's dress. It's a horrible thing.
You know, it's business 101. Find a need and fill it. There's a problem here. And it needs to be
And her
fixed.
hair looks great. Even though it's brown, it looks like gray brown.
Yeah, it looks good.
No, her hair does not look good. It looks bad. You need a different color on that head. Well,
you just said it looked good.
No, I didn't. I said the other person's hair looked good. Her hair doesn't look good. This guy's funny, though. I really like the host. Can I just say I like the host? All right, so what's your prediction? Prediction is that Ralph's going home.
Ralph's gone.
Ralph's gone. I don't think Ralph's going anywhere.
Who's going?
I think it's going to either be
Smarty McMarty Pants.
Nice try. I'm saying Romeo.
Oh my God. Yeah, right. Whatever. He's not even going to be on the 2.
Is he? Yeah.
Okay, who's going to win?
Who's going to win?
Who's going to win?
I don't know.
Who's going to win?
Shoot.
You know who's going to win? The Disney baby.
No, there is no way that Hoochie Mama's winning.
Chelsea will win.
No, she's not winning. And if anybody
Kirsty's not going to win.
I want Ralph to win because everybody else like Hines. No, and Chelsea with the.
It's going to be at the end.
I don't know.
Listen, at the end it's going to be Hines.
These guys are coming.
Hines and Chelsea and Mark. Okay?
Yes.
Hines and Kim, Chelsea and Mark. There's going to be the last 2. Chelsea and Mark going to win.
You think Chelsea and Mark are going to win?
I know.
I do not think so. It's going to be either Ralph or Kirsty.
Oh my God. That's wrong.
AfterBuzz Skeleton.
Those are the other couples.
AfterBuzz Skeleton.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.